Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Era and our hardcore run on the Human Paladin on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server. Thank you guys for joining me here this evening. It is evening for me, 6:48 p.m. And yeah, I'm trying to build the habit of playing this character primarily in the evening time. I really like how busy it gets. It's busy during the day too, but usually even more so in the evening time. So, let's see here. Questie is just not doing a good job of tracking objectives for us anymore, and I really don't know why. Initially, I thought it was just an option that we had set. Here we go. Maybe we unchecked this. Enable objective icons. Yeah, that seems important, Robert. Maybe you should click that one, man. There we go. They're all back. Everything's fine. It's all fine here. How are you? Let's go down this way. If we go this way, we can get to the rumble shots ammo from the little abandoned camp. And we're looking for all the wildlife basically. Right now we don't need the white cougars yet. If we head out to Brunel Village... No, they don't have it either. There is a quest. Eventually to get the cats. Right now I don't believe we need them. We just need everything else. Let's get might going. And let's get into things here. Level 6, Black Bear. And then we also have Wendigos we need to take on. We need 8 Wendigo mains. They are going to be in a cave really nearby. We'll be able to work on all this stuff kind of together. There's the ammo. Who do we got? I have nothing to give you, but I'll give you might to show you that I'm thinking about you. And hopefully that will give you some good vibes. And your character will live forever. We also want to be on the lookout for any nodes that we see pop up on the minimap for copper deposits. I don't really want to go into the cave per se. I'm kind of against going into any interiors, because interiors have gotten us killed. That being said, all this stuff is relatively low level compared to us. Level 5, level 6 compared to our level 9. We're not going to be like a condo here and get ourselves killed though. Let's head back on the outside. We can kind of comb the area for boars and bears. And then keep our eye open for any pop-ups of Wendigos outside. We can grab them outside the cave. Here we go. See, they're just popping right back up probably pretty instantly. Okay, so there's snow leopards. I called them snow cougars. I mean, same thing basically, right? I mean, how long will we have the shovel? I hope we have the shovel for a long time. Is the shovel a mace or is it a staff? The shovel is a mace, okay. It's too bad it's not a staff so that it could at least be leveling up our staff skill while we're using it. That would be helpful. Yeah, eventually we'll get a two-handed sword or something, I'm sure. Do we even have a sword skill, or do we need to learn that? We only have maces and two-handed maces. And if I had known that, I probably would have picked up two-handed swords at least from the trainer in Stormwind, but we'll get it next time we're in town. We have 14 silver, which is not a lot. I keep going to skin these guys because I'm so used to having skinning. And we've seen so few copper nodes spawn that we can actually get to. You'd think this would be a big area for mining since there's so many mountains. Let's delve this a little bit. I mean, we have other players around. We're pretty high level. We have heals and we have a bubble, so if we were ever in a position to be able to go into a cave safely, this would probably be it. Level 7, yeah, sure, if we get surrounded could cause problems for us. We'll zoom out a little bit here, so that we have view on any respawns that happen to pop in behind us. We'll keep might up. But I feel like we're going to have better luck in here right now than with the spawns nearby outside. There just aren't a lot of enemies out there right now. And I feel like there will be a general unwillingness for people to come back into this cave. Especially when they're level 6, 7, 8 and they haven't done any zone hopping. Or any grinding. I wouldn't take a level 6 into this cave. These people are incredibly brave. If we were a level 6 dwarf, we'd probably be thinking about going over into Elwyn right now. Yeah, there's no way I would risk my level 6 back here. I was hoping to come across some ore, but look, there's a lot of people coming back here actually. It's very busy. We have some respawns or some guys up here that were just left behind. I don't think I've ever been up in this part of this cave. This may be a first. And I really do love that about World of Warcraft, that, you know, you could play for 20 years. And you still end up in places now and again where you've never been before. It's an incredibly cool thing to have happen. And it's very unique to games like WoW. Nothing back here. I bet there are other miners here because there's like small chance that there wasn't at least one copper node somewhere in here. Let's go back here. If you're a skinner, this is the place to hang out to get some early skill ups. just skin all the stuff that nobody else is. I mean, there's bodies literally everywhere, and I think you can complete the quest by skinning as well. Could be wrong about that. There are some Yeti quests, for sure there are a couple in Fairless that you can loot the item, or if you're a skinner you have an extra chance to get the item. And I always thought that was a really cool perk of being a skinner. Well, I guess we could head back out. We only have 4 out of 8. I know better than to attack them as soon as they reset, you know what I mean? That was totally on me. I know better than that. They need a second to settle back in. It's rude to attack a mob that just reset. Alright guys, we are done with the quest. We can make our way out. I don't even mind fighting these guys a bit to grind because they're relatively weak, at least against us at level 9. But we do have a lot of other stuff we need. But yeah, this could be a potential place to come back and grind. Level 18 Warrior Budlore, dead in Westfall. Probably to a pillager. A River Pearl Miner. Yeah, that's at least unique. At least it wasn't a pillager, I guess. That would have been the generic way for the warrior to go down. Just fireball, 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 dead. We could also head over to Rumbleshot and deliver his ammo. He is actually really close, and then, you know, we have a couple of juvenile snow leopards we may have to contend with.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
You know, there may be some boar back over on this side of the road that maybe are not as farmed out as the other side, possibly. Here we go. Yeah, we need some more crag boar ribs. Yeah, I was only just assuming that the boar and the snow leopard were not going to have social aggro with each other, so I'm happy that turned out to be true. What I'm not happy about is that I can't remember where we get the quest for the leopards. Or if possibly it's a follow-up to something we have now. Kind of remember working on all of them at the same time. Let's go try to tag this bear over here. We need one more thick bear fur. It's not a 100% drop, so I don't know how likely it is that we get it here. We could make our way out to Brunel Village. I feel like there may be a breadcrumb that takes us out there though, so maybe we just wait. It is a little bit far away. But I'm fairly certain we do get a breadcrumb at some point. See, I find that in the evenings you have a lot of low-level death, and on the weekends you see a lot of death in like the 20s and 30s. I don't know if that's like statistically true or just what I've noticed, but I have noticed that trend. How many of you guys who play a lot of hardcore keep multiple hardcore characters going at one time? When I first started playing hardcore on Bloodsail Buccaneers, I kept a Horde and an Alliance playthrough going. And that only lasted like 1 or 2 playthroughs. And I decided to kind of focus on one character at a time, but I wonder how many of you run multiple characters at different level ranges. Like, maybe you get, like, your Horde character to the 20s, and then you start up an Alliance character. Supposedly there's copper over here. Let's see if we can get to it in time. We haven't had a lot of luck. But the area looks clear. There's hope. Holding out hope here. I want that copper really bad, but I guess I should deal with the Elder Cragboar first. Alright, inventory is full. That's not what we want. Let's make our way back to town. We'll fight along the way to see if we can get our quest item. But yeah, we're gonna head back. And, oh, apparently there's more ore back there, or did I not finish that one off? Maybe that one had another hit left in it. Let's go investigate. For some reason I thought it was done. Wait, what is that? What is this? Look at this. I almost walked away and then something triggered in my mind and it said, what did you just see? And the thing that we just saw, guys, was a bag. Right at the moment when we needed it most. How amazing is that? And the fact that, like, I barely saw it. Some sliver of recognition lodged its way in there. Okay, so that's everything we need except one thick bear fur. Can we find some bears relatively close? I'm not sure. Questie seems to think so. But I'm not convinced. Oh, look at that. I'm wrong. I love being wrong in this case. You guys let me know if the sound is too high now, but I kind of want it turned up a little bit. I feel like with the amount of grinding we're going to be doing in this run, that having the ambience and the music up a bit more than usual, even though I usually keep it up pretty high anyway, is going to be helpful to you guys. Because when I get into a groove, I realize there are some times when I don't say a lot for long periods of time, and I kind of like sinking into the groove of grinding. And you know, there will be times when we have stuff to talk about that might be just like random topics that are on my mind, but by and large, I just really, what I like about grinding is just how cathartic it can be. And you can just kind of relax a bit. Especially if you're fighting stuff, you know, that doesn't really pose a threat. And I was looking for a bear, but you know, I got so into things that at some point I completed the objective, and guys, I didn't notice. I just got into a flow of fighting stuff that felt good. And I kept going with it, so that's awesome. We're done with the quest. We can head back and turn it in and see what is in store next. We can buy the Rhapsody mullet here and get that one turned in as well.
I've the finest wares in the land.
We're probably going to need things like malachite and tiger's eye, aren't we? I'm going to keep the silver bar, obviously. We're doing cooking, so I'm not going to sell. I'm not really selling anything besides the junk that auto-vendored, so
Watch your back.
we are probably going to do some smelting, I believe. We need to get this guy his beer.
What's on your mind? Safe travel.
Do we have cooking to do? I think so, but first, yeah, you know what? We can't do that yet. We have meat. We have meat that we can turn in for the quest, or we could cook it. So let's not cook it. Let's get everything turned in before we do anything.
Well met. See you soon.
It's probably safe to do the smelting. We're not giving the ore to anybody for a quest, so we could probably do that. Let's see. Blacksmithing and smelting. There we go. This is going to help level our mining up a little bit, because obviously we're not finding a lot of nodes right now, so leveling it up purely from nodes is out of the question. Doing smelting while it's still orange and yellow is going to be the way to go. Not just holding out of the copper, and we don't want to get this to a point where we've held onto a bunch of copper and now we can't get skill ups from smelting it. What I'm saying is smelt early, smelt often. That's it. And we can actually make ourselves some things here. Requires a blacksmith's hammer. Yeah, I suppose that it would. A blacksmith's hammer we're probably going to get right here. It's not going to cost us very much, so we're good. The vest, yeah, we can definitely make this stuff. Let's create one of each. That's awesome. Making gear for ourselves straight away feels pretty good.
Great to meet you.
Let's make all of the rough weight stones. It's taking linen, but I feel like that's okay, because we might actually use these.
Safe travels.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, there we go. We're looking good. We got a lot more armor now because of all that. And we should probably sell the old stuff. Let's head over to the depot. There's probably going to be a vendor over there somewhere that we can sell to. And yeah, now I don't know if we're getting a breadcrumb to take us to the village or not. Maybe we'll have to make our way over there. Although one of these guys could give us a breadcrumb, I don't think that they do.
How are you? Off with you.
How are you?
Oh no, here we go. He is giving us the breadcrumb. Rejoined Barley Brew experiments with his brews. Some of them taste good, some bad, and some, well, some will lay all but the stoutest dwarf flat. He lives at Brunel village west of Karanos.
Be good.
Okay, awesome. I don't know if there's a vendor here. Let's go check. There's a mining trainer. Maybe there will be like a mining supplier. Yeah, engineering supplies. That'll do.
How are ya?
We're gonna... Well, we can keep hold of them, I suppose. We have all this stuff that really needs to go to the bank. So next time we are in Ironforge, we have to do that. Decreases the target's chance to hit. I mean, I guess that's okay. Decrease armor of the target. Will I ever use these? Probably not. You know, they're probably worth more if I just sell them. If I'm being completely honest, I'll probably never use them really super effectively. And I'd rather have the coin.
Safe travels.
We now know that we can cook the rest of whatever we have, which is the roasted boar meat. So let's stop by the inn and we'll get that made. That should help a little bit with our inventory if we sell that. We could make our own campfires, but we'd have to carry tinder. Is it flint and steel and wood? Is that what we would carry? Yeah, we'd have to carry 2 more items basically, and I don't want to take up the inventory space just to be able to make a mobile fire. I'd rather just wait till we're at an inn.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Yeah, that's not bad. We should hang on to these, and then we can make this. It's buff food. It's only 2 stamina and spirit, but you know, it's not nothing. And it definitely just helps out passively. It's a 15-minute food buff, so we can see how long we can keep it going. Maybe we can definitely farm up some more boar. I'm sure we'll kill plenty more boar as we travel around. Let's take the high road here through the frozen river. And we'll head to the west. Now we still don't have the quest for the snow leopard, so I have to think it's going to be given to us at the village. So there's copper here, but it's underground. Is there a cave here? Oh yeah, there are a couple of caves. That could be the Yeti cave. Or the Wendigo cave, rather. It's not Yeti. They use the same model. The Yeti and the Wendigo look identical, unfortunately. Even though they are two distinctly different creatures in lore, they unfortunately have the same model in the game. So I usually just call them all Yeti. To me, like a Wendigo would be more lithe, like thinner, lithe. The word is L-I-T-H-E. Go ahead and dictionary.com it. I've never heard it spoken, but more thin and muscular and angular is what I would see like a Wendigo as. Because they're supposed to be like people who were cannibals and then cursed and became Wendigos. So I just imagine them as becoming like emancipated as they like wait to try to not eat people and then end up eating people anyway. And subsequently getting cursed. Okay, let's not get distracted by the objectives in there because we're not going in there. Sometimes there's copper at the bottom of this lake. I'm not... Oh, look at this. There's copper in a few places here. There's copper right at the tip of this cave. And we're definitely going for it. Now there may be copper up here as well, but this island is kind of a death trap unless somebody has killed the wolves. Yeah, there's a couple of dead wolves, but there's like a big matriarch wolf somewhere. We might be okay, actually. Usually they're like swarming right here, but somebody's killed a couple and maybe that's gonna... Oh, that wasn't a lot, but... You know what? It was better than nothing. It was better than getting attacked by a dozen wolves, so I can't really complain too much. I do need to come around to the other side of this, though.
Tristiana pint?
We have this one.
Watch your back.
Here there.
Here we go. He wants us to take out 6 Iceclaw bears, 8 Elder Crag boars, and 8 snow leopards.
Be good. Talk to me.
He also wants us to help him make the perfect stout, and for that we need 6 shimmerweeds.
Off with you.
That's going to come from a troll area. That can get kind of dicey.
Great to meet you.
Bitter Rival, she wants us to swap out some of her brew with the brew back in Keranos to prove that her stuff is even better.
Watch your back.
So yeah, we're going to be doing some light thievery. A little switcheroo, if you will. Let's see. Yeah, we all around us, basically. We could head out even further to the west. We could work on the Operation Recombobulation, but I don't want to do that yet because that is stepping into stuff that's a little bit of a higher level when we have lower level stuff to do here and elsewhere. So the level 10 stuff, I'm going to hold off on. I might even hold off on Frostmane Hold for a while, because that involves going into the Frostmane Hold, which, by the way, is a cave. By the way, caves are super deadly. So yeah, we're going to hold off, I think, on those two. But mainly try to do everything else here before going back to Elwyn. It's a decent time to level up. We hit level 10, which gets us into our talent trees. We are probably just going Retribution for this one. But let's have a look. So this will increase Blessing of Might. And this reduces the mana cost of Judgment and Seal spells. That could actually be really good. Damn, those are both 5-pointers. Decreases the cooldown would only be great if we had taken this, because if we're going to be spamming it more, then it's going to eat more mana. Improve Seal of the Crusader, increase the melee attack power bonus. Oh, okay. No, I don't know about that one. Maybe I'm going like 5 here, 2 here, 2 here. No, yeah, 5, 3, and 2. Maybe so. Oh wow, what a big resist. How rude. We haven't hit this guy yet. There we go, let's get some damage into him. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think, but I think I might go 5, 3, 2, get us down to the next row. I might skip these. I mean, I'm probably definitely skipping parry. Somebody must have just cleared from this way. Yeah, that player we saw down there must have just cleared from here. That is not the type of cragboar we need. Here we go. Oh, boo, hiss. We can't equip staffs. I bet we have to train staffs in Darnassus, don't we? That might be something we don't do, I guess. Let's head this way. We need a couple of cragboars and then a bunch of snow leopards. But we need to not be in this little ravine first. We need to rejoin the rest of the zone out here. It feels like the game is spawning leopards in just for us. Like, doesn't it feel that way? The last 3 that we fought have just kind of magically spawned in front of us. If I stand here some more, will I get another one to pop up? No. Yeah, it was the magical line of leopards. We need 3 more. And we still need elder cragboars. Which is surprising, because I feel like we killed quite a few. For some reason, I feel like we killed more cragboars than we did bears, but... Oh, that's because, well, we haven't yet, but we're about to. They're not even. We only needed 6 of the bears. For whatever reason, it's 6, 8, and 8. Instead of 8, 8, and 8, just to make it super simple. It's 6, 8, and 8. Alright, so just snow leopards now. I see one gallivanting about. Probably hunting a bunny or something nefarious. Let's put an end to his bad behavior. Could it be? It is. Okay, back to the village we go to report our success. Oh, hello there, magically spawning leopard. Hyper spawns. It's probably going to be time to start playing with our camera zoomed out soon. Okay. Okay, I'll play.
You got my attention.
And this is going back to Pilot Bellowitz at Steel Girls Depot.
Be good.
Okay, so where does that leave us out here? We have the level 10, the level 9, the perfect stout. This area is also kind of a death trap, if we're being real. This returns us to Goldshire, which is interesting. I never did change the Hearthstone, so whenever we want, we can be right back in Elwyn Forest. I say we go turn this stuff in, and then that's probably going to be a good time to head back. Doesn't mean we won't do a little bit of fighting along the way. There's something unnatural about this bear, and I feel like for Azeroth, we have to end it. I don't think bears were meant to stick to walls this way. It's some kind of bear-arachnid hybrid. I don't want it getting out into the wild and mating with anything, so yeah, there we go. Today we did what we had to do. The respawns today, guys, have been absolutely crazy. This just must be what it's like at night. I can't wait till we start getting into the more difficult areas. It's going to be more critical than ever that we do some decent grinding, put some hours in, and just make sure that we're basically always going to be fighting green enemies when we're fighting aggressive stuff, because if these were aggressive and we didn't have a choice but to fight them, man, this would be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? Are we done with this one for now? Can we... Are we good? Okay. It's what I feared. We are pretty full on inventory. I definitely missed an opportunity back at the village to sell and clear out our bags. So that is on me.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
Now we do have this quest, this level 6 quest to swap out the keg. We should probably wrap this one up. I feel like this is going to be a lower level one, so we're probably going to have, yeah, we're going to do this and then we have to go back to her, right? So we should probably at least go back to her and turn it in, I'm thinking, especially since it's going to be like a level 6 or 7. We'd have to get to level 13 or 14 to out-level it. But I don't like the idea of a low-level quest kind of hanging out. This guy wants a drink. We gotta distract this guy down here with a drink. Thunder Ale? Pretty sure we need Thunder Ale, and then we're going down into the basement. All the way down. Wrong way. We went down the wrong way. Where is this guy? Oh, usually he's here, I guess. He's not here. Usually there's a guy guarding it, and we have to distract him. I wonder where the heck he is. Okay, perfect. Oh, there he is.
How are ya?
We bought that for nothing. Well, gotta get it out of the inventory.
I have the finest wires in the land.
Okay, let's get rid of the staves. We will use the Scroll of Spirit. We have to bank this stuff.
Safe
Crag boar ribs, we could probably, if we want to make this, we can buy some Rhapsody Malt. It might be a good idea. We can make 6. That would cost us 3 silver. We'd get skill ups and some buff food.
How are you?
I feel like it's probably worth it.
See you soon.
Okay, yeah, now let's return to Marlith. We'll get this turned back into her, and then we should be able to hearth right back to Goldshire. That is the plan, at least. Let's take the high road once more. Seems to be the most efficient way to go, and we can fight some stuff along the way. For some reason, I never really questioned that there's a road that just kind of loops all the way around here. I've never followed that road, and I just realized that it existed. Huh. Unusual. I've never taken this road up here. I guess I've never had a reason to come around this way. This is not the fastest way to get where we're going. Not at all. I'm just curious about this route because I've never taken it, and it looks like there are still the same level enemies up here. Just a part of the world I've never really ventured into. We better go take a look back here just in case there's a chest or anything like that. But yeah, we're up against the edge of the zone here. Nothing back here. I would have loved to have found a chest, even if there was nothing in it. That would have felt super, super rewarding for my exploration. This is one of those runaway type of situations. Let's use our bubble for the first time. Yeah, we got a level 8 bear and a level 8 leopard. There's a chance we could take them, you know what I mean? But it's just not a chance worth taking in hardcore. It's just much easier to simply run away. These guys just shot that leopard dead. The boar is thinking, I am so glad I'm not aggressive. Did you guys see what they did to the leopard? Alright, now that we're way up here where we don't need to be, we will kind of head towards Brunel Village and get this turned in.
No.
I wave, they shoot another leopard. Oh man, look at it. Yeah, they are needed out here. They are definitely protecting the road for sure. I had a feeling if I came back here I'd be able to find some ore, and I was right. We just have to fight for it. Alright, we will head south here and angle ourselves towards Brunel Village. I've been thinking that maybe with the little bit of grinding that we're going to be doing, that we just make the episodes themselves a little bit longer than usual, instead of me just ending up doing more hour-long episodes. Maybe we start extending it a little bit, just to account for the fact that some of the time we're going to be doing what we have just been doing now, which is just kind of running around and fighting stuff. Getting our grind on, making sure that we can stay safe and stay above curve when things start to get really hard in the game. Let's take the opportunity to empty out our bags as much as we can, which is not really a lot. We do need to hang on to most of this stuff, unfortunately. We can get rid of the roasted boar meat. We don't really need it. And that is basically it. We should have these out on the bar in case of an emergency. Having these out might remind us to use them. Scroll of Spirit we should just use to get rid of it.
Watch your back.
How are ya? Be good.
Okay, yeah, she is all done with us, which means we can hearth out of here. So we'll put the rest of the done Moro stuff on hold. It's funny that these are all minimized. And next time we will pick up here in Elwyn Forest. So we'll do what we have. We'll probably do some stuff down at the logging camp. We'll get a couple levels here. And then eventually we'll jump back over into Loch Modan. And by Loch Modan, I mean Dunmorrow. We'll jump back over to Dunmorrow and we'll just kind of do that back and forth a couple of times until we've cleared 100% both of the zones. So that is what we have upcoming, guys. I'm going to take a break here for today. Seems like a good place to park it for the evening. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you joining me on this journey. Let me know what you think about the Paladin. And if you're having your own hardcore adventures out there, I'd love to hear from you guys as well. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.